Yeah, bitch, I've been the man since 89. Came up out my mama with goals, I had to grind. Now it's mind over matter, pay niggas, no never mind. Back on my bullshit, Michael Jordan in 45. I got what you need, just get in line. One time got caught slipping, got caught up by one time. Had my face all in the paper, brought tears to my mama eyes. We was on the block, boy, no JB, we looked alive. Shoot the dice on the F, I lost it, then made it back. Bet it up, double that. Head crack, get the cash, get the ass. Steve Nash with the pass, got the drive, no crash. Only do beef with the mash. Plies voice, you big mad. I be dolo, but the gang's with me. Never stopping if the tank was empty. Till we touring out in every city. Meet and greet side in every titty. Yeah.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy UncleSamsReject here, back with our Ole Miss Dynasty here on NCAA Basketball 10. We took a tough loss to Cincinnati last game. We weren't favored to win. It was a number 2 versus 10 seed. The season's over for us, so let's go ahead and simulate, the rest of the season, see who wins the tournament and everything like that. Awards, see what recruits we can get to come in here. If we have anybody leaving us for the draft, transfers, if we have anybody trying to transfer in, the good stuff. Hopefully Devontae Shuler comes back. Sadly, there won't be any, DeAndre Burnett. I believe Tyree was a senior as well. So you see here, start the offseason, the Arizona Wildcats are your world beaters and crowned NCAA champs. So the Wildcats, did indeed win the national title. Let's go ahead and take a quick look here. So here we are moving to the offseason. We finished our season 19-16. We're going to go ahead and look at the verbal agreements we have. We have 7'3" center Leon Rivers coming through. Of course, we do wish to sign him. 6'11" power forward Matthew Thompson. And then we have 7'3" center Justin Chambers. All right, guys, so we're going to do the same thing here on Ole Miss that we do in, the NCAA 14 football dynasties. We're going to go ahead and replace these recruits with subscriber recruits. What I need you guys to do is make sure that you are a subscriber. I will be checking. These are the recruits that you can replace. We got Justin Chambers, Matthew Thompson, and Leon Rivers. And this is all the information I need from you guys. Okay, guys, so just like football is going to be the same thing. I know you guys can see the football background. Your first name, your last name, your jersey number if available, your skin tone being light, medium, and dark. And then, of course, the YT will be added to your name to identify who you are. Now, just like in football, what I'm doing now is it's all going to be random. I'm going to use the YouTube comment selection tool where it goes and picks a random comment, and that's going to be the players that replace these three. And hopefully, in a couple years, soon, all of our starters and all of our players will all be subscriber recruits. So hopefully with these players leaving, we get 2 scholarships. That way we can probably, try to get some guards here in the offseason. So our boy DeAndre Burnett is indeed graduating, and then Carlos Sillins is graduating. Carlos Sillins wasn't a factor on this squad, so that does not hurt at all. But DeAndre Burnett became a starter pretty early on in the season, man, and stayed in that position, the rest of his time here. It says he only averaged 8 points a game because, a lot of this was heavily simulated based. But the games we played, he averaged at least 25 plus points. You see here, he shot 48% from 3. Only 63% from the free throw line, 48% total from the field, but mainly all he shot was threes. Sillins, garbage time big man. We're not going to really, miss anything there. Okay, guys, so coming into this next season, this is what our roster is looking like. We still got Ali starting, Fermanovich at the 4 again, Terrence Davis at the 3, Crawford at the 2, Shuler at the 1. Then we got Hyman, Tyree, and the true freshman Rivers coming off the bench along with another true freshman Matthew Thompson. We're going to go ahead and redshirt Justin Chambers. He's a 65 overall, so, from center all the way down to the ninth spot on the bench, we have at least a 70 overall. Our highest rated starter is going to be Markel Crawford. He's a senior. Shuler's a senior. Fermanovich is a senior. Then we got Ali, Davis, and Hyman and Tyree is junior, so they'll all be coming back for another year after this. Not a bad squad if you ask me, man, especially for what we have to work with. But we're really hoping to bring in some real blue chippers, next season. Okay, guys, so we're officially in the postseason. You see here, congratulations, coach. Your team has been invited to the 2010 Old Spice Classic Tournament Tournament tips off 11/22/2010 at the Sports Complex in Kissimmee, Florida. Yes, we will accept the invitation. ESPNU preview for the season. Says we're a C+ overall. We got D recruits, B+ starters, D+ bench. You know, we have A+ competition though. It says right here, this team rallies around their outstanding coach. You know, it means a lot to us, man. But just like last year, we definitely played above our expectations. And, you know, we're a little bit better on the floor than we are on paper. Take a quick look at our preview here. We do have 3 scholarships coming into the season. We need a shooting guard. We have 137 team points as a budget. You see our key players, 2 seniors, Crawford and Fermanovich, but we all know the main man really, you know, is Devontae Schuler. Let's see. We're unranked in the media poll, in the coaches poll. Conference prediction is 11. Yeah, we definitely need to fix that a little bit. Moving on here to team roster. We already went over that, what the starting lineup and everything was looking like. Customized schedule this season. They want us to play Cleveland State, Townsend. So we're gonna go ahead and switch this up like we did last year, because a lot of those key wins from last year early on against like Georgia Tech and stuff like that, I feel like those are the ones that really carried us on into the tournament after we lost a lot of games late. All right, guys, so we juiced up the schedule a little bit here. We got number 1 Arizona, number 20 Butler. We're getting a rematch against number 7 Cincinnati, number 3 Minnesota, number 21 Ohio State. We're gonna play our boys Wichita State, and then here once we get into conference games, LSU, Arkansas, and Kentucky are all the ranked teams. Might add a couple more games in there. Really don't know. Our strength of schedule right now is 4 out of 5 stars. So, you know what I mean? Let's see what really happens. Moving on down to preseason training. What we want to do is, man, I honestly want to focus on shooting 40% of the time and then conditioning the most, because we're not the deepest of teams. So actually we'll go 70-30 for the backcourt. You know what I mean? But all right, guys, so here we are for backcourt training. I want to go 70% shooting, 30%, you know, conditioning. As far as offense and stuff like that, I might need to put a little bit on that because our guards actually get ripped a ton. So let's go. Our guards are going to be able to condition. So we're going to put that on 0. We'll go 60-40 shooting offense. Then when it comes to backcourt, we're going to go focus more on conditioning. We're going to go 80, and then we're going to go 20 defense. And then for player focus, we want to focus more on the starters. They're going to play the most minutes, give or take, and then we'll put 25. So we'll do 75 starters, 25 reserves. That looks good to me. We'll go ahead and take that. And now heading over to preseason recruiting. Our recruiting challenge this season is sign a 4-star recruit, sign a good potential rated recruit, and sign a B composure rated recruit. So we got to do a little bit better. So we got to do a little bit better job of scouting this season. Right now, none of these dudes are interested in us at all. Our highest right now is a 3-star. We got some high 4-stars, so we're gonna go after the shooting guard here. Actually, one of our team needs point guard, shooting guard. We need to bring some guards here, some good talent. You know, we need to bring some talent ready to step in and make a difference day one. We're also gonna go, you know, after the dudes that are actually interested in us. We only have 3, you know, scholarships, so we can't really just throw points around willy-nilly. We only got 137 points or something like that. But we got to really go hard after the dudes we want. Okay, guys, so we're here in the regular season. This is our short list here. We know the 3-star guys definitely want to come. But we want to focus on these 4-star dudes here, man. Like, these are the dudes we want to be able to come in here and make a difference, you know, day one. So the players I want to focus on is Ty Dickerson, 6'2" shooting guard out of Lafayette, Louisiana. Let's see. He's right there since we're in Mississippi. We'll go ahead and contact him, do some internet research on him. Next up, we want to go after Aaron Ruiz. We're on his short list too. What's that? 1, 2, top 5, it looks like. These dudes are close. We'll not send the package since he's in Canada. Internet research is only $1. We're going to do that. See if we can get these dudes, you know, flip more so wanting to come to us. Theo Carson, 6'4", you know what I'm saying, shooting guard. We're in his top 4. Got to try to bring him in. Like we got bigs coming back. You know, we picked up 3 bigs last season, and 2 of our bigs are juniors this year. So we don't need to really focus on them at all. We need to try to bring in as many guards as possible. We're in this dude's top 2 out of Illinois. We'll go ahead and give him all the bells and whistles. Now we only have 103 points left. And these are the dudes we're going to focus on, man. Right now, I do not want to, just settle for any and everybody. Just because we need certain people like that dude. We're not even in his top. He's not really, really that interested in us. Let's see this Kyle Branton. You see that he's not really that interested in us. These dudes, we're gonna be like one of their top 3 programs all times. But yeah, we need one of these McDonald's All-Americans, one of these all-state players, Mr. Basketball type players. Everybody else, they can probably just really kick rocks and hit the road. We really don't need them on the list at all. I don't know if we can. Oh, there we go. Remove player. So whoever we're not actively going after, as far as like these 4 stars and whatnot, we're gonna go ahead and get them off the list. These dudes right here, the 3 stars, they can stay because they quite possibly might recruit themselves, and that's definitely what we want. But everybody else is just really just taking up space. If we're not actively recruiting you, there's no need for you to be on our board. We're not trying to look too much in the future or anything like that. So after we cleaned all that stuff up, this is what our target list looks like. Remember, we have 3 scholarships. We got 4 targets. Ty Dickerson, Michael Wade, Aaron Ruiz, and Theo Carson. Theo Carson, checks all 5 blocks as far as being an All-American, blue chip prospect, ESPN Top 100, All-State, Mr. Basketball, 6'4" out of Alabama, excuse me. We got to fight to get over teams like Gonzaga, Utah, Iowa. But this is definitely the type of player we need on a squad, man. He's not too far from us, so a lot of things shouldn't cost that much to get him. But if we can get, 2 of these shooting guards and a point guard, that'd be great. Preferably, I want Theo Carson and Ty Dickerson over, Aaron Ruiz. But we're just going to try to check off one of the boxes and, one of these dudes are still going to be able to come in day 1 and help, if you ask me. All right, guys, so that's pretty much going to do it here for this first episode. You see here on the game, DeAndre Ayton actually comes back for his sophomore season. So that's going to be a lot of trouble for us. Our first game of the season is going to be against number 1 Arizona and DeAndre Ayton. Then we're going to take on Butler. Then we got Cincinnati. Then we got Minnesota. We got the tournament game here. We got Ohio State, Wichita State. We went ahead and added North Carolina. We added Duke. Then after that, we're going to go straight into the conference schedule. Georgia's tough, Auburn's tough, LSU's tough, Kentucky's tough as usual, Mississippi State, Alabama, Florida, Tennessee. But hopefully we can come out here, get the job done, and make some noise, man. So hopefully you guys are excited for season number 2. I know I am. If you guys enjoyed this episode, stop and smash that like button. Hit me up in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new. It's your boy, UncleSamsReject, arcadegames.com. I'm out of here. Peace.